How would you guys describe how fall camp is going for the special teams at this point?
I think it's great. I think this is the most competitive unit we've probably had since I've been here. Everyone is doing great. Nick, Cooper, even the young guys like Carson, every one of the long snappers, every one of the kickers, everyone's just mingling really well. This is the tightest we've been as specs unit, competition and chemistry-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, just like Shai said, it's been a really tight competition. All of us have been competing, getting a good amount of reps. All of us been doing good during that. And like you said, chemistry is really good. A lot of us have been here a few years. Me and Shai have been here since 2022, so we've got some experience in that front.
Say it seems like new guys, but it's experience. Like it's you maybe just not have been in the guys have been in the major roles. Is that kind of a little bit what it is, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I mean, we lose guys like Brock who played, but all these other guys were still here and they were learning and they were getting better and they were doing the off-season training and doing practice and pressure field goals. So I feel like we still have an experienced group, maybe not to everyone else, but we trust them and we believe in every single person, all 9 of us, to step on the field at once and we'll all perform.
How big is it to have him, to have Shai?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, Shai's a really good snapper. His speed, accuracy, he's been top tier since he's been here. He's been starting since 2022, so he's got a lot of experience in that front. And it makes our job a lot easier when we don't have to worry about crazy snaps and stuff.
Yeah. His first interview right here, but this is Cooper, another kicker who you should see.
Thank you.
We're tech group. No one quite does it like the specs, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, Cooper, people may not know him, but really consistent. Keller, been here a long time, so I mean, we're all confident. We all love each other, so that's all that really matters for us.
Cooper, since you just walked in, how would you describe what the competition is for field goal responsibilities?
Yeah, the field goal responsibility competition, it's pretty tight right now. We got a lot of guys who have really strong legs and we're really accurate. I mean, we've been going at it all. Me and Nick have been going at it since I've got here, and then Carson just got in here. He's great too. So we're honestly just making each other better, just keeping each other accountable, making sure we can make all our kicks and be as consistent as possible.
Nick, same question for you.
Yeah, I mean, just like Cooper said, we've been competing since he's gotten here last year. And Carson coming in too. He's been really putting the fire under us to keep improving, keep honing our craft, and it's been tight. We have to wait to see what happens.
Both of you place kickers mentioned Carson just now. What have you seen out of him since he's first got on campus?
Super accurate. It's quiet at first, but I mean, he's taking after his dad. He's going to be an alumni here, and he's a great kid. He's going to be good.
I know he was really good in high school, Trinity, powerhouse and stuff. But I feel like it's been, when I got here, it was a little bit of change going from high school to college, but I feel he's handled that really well, improving.
I'll put you on the spot a little bit here. Can you kick field goals from 60 and average punt-wise maybe 48, 49 yards a season?
Easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, field goal for sure. Punt, yeah, the punters, they for sure could
Really?
hit that. Yeah. We got a really, I'd say it's a really strong leg between all us kickers and punters.
Okay.
Shai, how much has Carter improved since? I mean, you've been around the entire time he's been here. Improved. It seemed like a couple years ago it was like every third or fourth punt you didn't know where it was maybe going. Now it's more consistent.
Yeah, I mean, when he came in, he was a freshman. He's worked his tail off. I think he is super consistent now. I mean, every ball he hits is like, holy cow. So he's really improved. I mean, he's going to have a huge season. Can't wait to see what he does, honestly.
I've always wondered, how do you get better at long snapping each year? You know what I mean? Like in the off season, how do you try to go out and get better?
I mean, I think the guys behind me push me a lot. Hayden Traviston is probably the most accurate snapper I've seen. So I have to always be on my A game. It's just more drills and learning. You can never stop learning. So going to these camps and meeting all these people, learning how to do that. And then long snapping also, it's not just about the snap. There's the other aspects of tackling and running. So I really try and focus on that. The speed training with Coach Reno, the lifting, getting stronger and faster. I feel like that's what will translate to the NFL the most.
It seems like you've been around a long time, but it seems like this is a program where 4 or 5 years, like we've had like 3 long snappers in the last decade or something
Yeah.
like that. I mean, do you know either of those guys went before? I can't remember.
Yeah, Mitch Hall was
Which
here
was here
before.
before? Was here? Okay.
I met him at Brock's wedding, so we talked a lot there, and he's been really helpful. And yeah, I mean, we do a good job of bringing the alumni back with like dinners and stuff like that. So I get to meet a lot of the guys, and even old kickers and punters and stuff like that come back, and I get to talk to them. So it's really cool.
Shai, what have you seen so far of the guys who've been fielding kicks and punts in fall camp?
I think everyone's really good. I mean, the thing we've got is speed. So all these guys, they catch it, and it's just impossible to tackle them. So we're looking for another big year, and I think that we have all the talent back there.
When you snap a ball, and I know coaches time you, the time it's snapped till it gets to the punter, what do you want to get it back there? 1.5, 1.8?
Oh, no, way faster than that.
Really?
Yeah, our op time is supposed to be below 2.0. So we got guys like Jaleel Skinner who are coming off, and they block punch really fast. So I try and get my snaps around 0.7, below 0.7, and then the rest is on the punters for their hand to foot to get the op time total close to like 1.9. So that's what we strive for, and we try and push to get 1.9 because that's extremely good. And we just want to make sure that everything's smooth, quick, and have a good op time.
I know you've done this a long time. You have to be a long snapper. But do you ever get nervous and, oh, this team's got a guy to get over here in 1.2 seconds, I better. You ever get nervous? No?
No, not
What
at
do you
all.
think?
I think of it as a good challenge for me, especially, I have to be accurate every snap. Every snap's the exact same. I get the call, I go on the field, and I do my routine. Kind of just black out when I'm out there, and I just do what I do. That's where I think I perform the best. Thinking is kind of overrated.
Can you snap in your sleep?
I've tried it before.
For the kickers, what's it like? I mean, you guys often have a segment in practice where the team basically gets around you and makes a bunch of noise. What's that like? How does that prepare you for a game like
I
situation?
think it's a lot like the game, considering that you might only have one field goal the whole game. So we have one 5-minute period, maybe 2 every practice. So I think it really simulates the game, and I like whenever we do pressure field goals. I think it honestly gets me more up for it than a regular field goal period because, I don't know, you get a little adrenaline pump in, talk a little crap to the guys, and then when you make it, everyone kind of celebrates you like they win a game. So I enjoy those periods.
And for the kickers, you guys last year, when it comes to the special teams unit, were actually pretty good at blocking field goals and punts. Is that something you've kind of seen over the course of spring ball and fall camp?
Yeah, we have some really quick guys on the edge, and then we have Adonja Green, Sticks, and then we have
Micah Carter.
Micah Carter.
They've been a challenge for me, getting kicks. They've already blocked one during camp just because their wingspan is crazy. So it's really pushing us, me especially, to get more height on the ball to get over those guys. But they're going to be a real problem on getting these.
Do you have to take into account the trajectory of your kick when you've got someone on the edge that you know is a threat to kind of block the kick?
At the end of the day, both of us have a big enough leg to where, if we hit a good ball, it's not going to get blocked. So it challenges us if we don't hit a good ball. It really shows if we hit a low ball that we can't really get away with it like we normally could off of sticks or with no live off.
When you hit a bad one, do you go high behind?
No. On to the next kick.
You guys are talking about being post-state group or whatever, but you guys are competing against these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how do you handle that, or how do you? And I guess Nick, you kind of went through it last year, knowing you're probably going to do something. And how do you handle the competition?
Nick's probably the friendliest person I've ever met in my life. I visited here his first spring ball, and he talked my ear off the entire practice. And as soon as I got here, he welcomed me with open arms. So it's kind of hard to dislike competition when he's that friendly.
It's a competition, so obviously, we want to do our best, and we're both shooting for that spot. But at the end of the day, I just want the team to be in the best position to win games. So whoever ends up becoming, doing better, then is the better kicker. I just want them to do well in games. But it's at the end of the day, during the periods itself, you obviously want to do good, but I also don't want the other person to do bad because then it just brings the whole team down. We want to just keep improving each other.
Good.